Joe Diomede, TTRP TV, and you know what I look like, so I won't even bother showing my face. And behind me is Lake Neuchatel in Neuchatel, Switzerland. And the band that you see in front of me is Old Salt. And the guy with the glasses there waving is fellow American, fellow New Yorker even, called Dan Wall. And he's the lead singer, I guess, and puts the arrangements together. And on each of his sides is a Belgian guy from Belgium. Hey, pretty tricky. And on his left is the fiddle player. She also from Belgium, and the bass player is from Chile. And we'll get into their details. Let them tell you more about themselves. So I'll start with Dan. So Dan, man, we've met a few years ago. How are you, bro?
Yeah, good man. Good to see you again. Yeah, dude, that's nice. Super cool.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, take this.
Keep it about there. Yeah.
Hey, all right.
So tell. No, actually, maybe it's easier if I do it. Yeah. So anyway, so getting a little wild, but I'm straightening it out now. So Dan met these guys. They live in two of them based in Berlin, the others in Belgium, and he's a New Yorker and living in Germany. So how'd that happen, Dan?
A combination of music and amor. No, it's came over from the States. Always, I was coming over to Europe between studying and working in New York, and I did that on my sort of for 3 months in the summer and 3 months in the winter, and I would play music on the street. And so basically, all the contacts I made in the music world, were in Europe. And so when I decided to become a full-time musician, or focus more on it at least, I had no choice but to move to Europe, because I had really no connections in the States for music, because I was just working and studying there. And then met these two guys in Slovenia, Johannes and Lotte, at a World Music Conference. And then we kind of formed a little band called Dan Wall and the Waffles.
Very nice, like that.
And that quickly turned into Old Salt. And then in 2015, we recorded our first album. And then and then we were a band. Basically, whoever could fit into the van on the way to the recording studio was in the band at that point. Yeah, that's basically, and then of course I met my partner, Magdalena, and that's these two elements are the reason why I'm still here.
Right. Cool. Still here in Europe, not still here on the planet.
That's right. That's right. We could get deep. We could get much deeper than this.
Saved his life. So so anyway, and yes, we'll go to the guitar player. So you're playing behind that banjo. You got the guitar player, and I'm sorry, your first name again?
Johannes.
Johannes is doing some great guitar work, and with the guitar and the banjo, it's such a nice flavor, because you do a lot of old time
Yeah.
Americana.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how do you like playing the Americana stuff?
I guess I had a band already in Belgium which we play original tunes, but inspired by the Americana traditions. So I already got a bit into the style, but of course with someone like Dan, you have the real deal.
The real deal. Wow.
Wow.
I'll take anything I can get, man. That's great.
Thank you, Johannes, the real deal. And how long you been playing guitar?
Since I was 16, so 39, so you can count.
Do the math on everybody. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to add up. So great. Okay, cool. And so the ensemble works well. I saw you last night, and it was fabulous.
Yeah, I think we play together for almost 10 years now, so it goes fast. So no, yeah.
Also, you've been the same ensemble for 10 years, Dan?
I'd say 8 technically, but we played our first show 10 years ago. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I do have all 3 of their CDs, and I could vouch for the first one for sure. It's if you could wear CDs out, I'm doing it. And okay, and our man from Chile, and your first name again? Sorry. Tomas from Chile. Tomas, yeah, we like Tomas better with the Chilean, the little accent, yes. And so, and you play the what do you play? The bass. I'm looking for your instrument. It's behind.
I play bass and the mandolin, the one in the middle here. So the biggest instrument and the tiniest of all. So
And how did you come to in Europe as well? And how did you come to Berlin and this?
people. Uh,
Now you tell us.
Uh-oh.
I came to Europe some 15 years ago to study. I studied classical music, something that you would never guess, and I'm not gonna tell you. Just so yeah, I started my journey like 15 years ago, and I studied in a couple of music schools and conservatories in Netherlands and Germany. And then I decided that classical music was too boring and pretentious and a little too square for what I wanted to do. So I just quit and I basically moved to the bass 100%. I play bass since I'm 14. That was always my secondary instrument. I always studied classical music since I'm 8 or something, and but never really studied bass. And then when I was like 25, I was like, I want to play bass, and yeah, and I just quit everything and I moved to Berlin and I became a bassist.
And how'd you meet the guy to your right?
So I got convinced to play Americana and folk and bluegrass some 7 years ago by another band. I used to hate that music before because I thought it was very easy and simple, and then now I love it because it's very easy and simple, and not pretentious. And then that band, Saint Beaufort, they were good friends with Dan. It's another side story, and we play a couple of shows with Dan because he also plays a fiddle every now and then. And then we kind of super clicked and always wanted to do something together, but there wasn't any time ever. And then a couple of years ago, former bass player wasn't able to play anymore with the band, and that was it. That was the call, and I couldn't say no.
And Toma came into the band. Toma, okay, very good. And we got the violin player at the end, hiding. Hi, there she is. Another woman from Belgium. This lovely backdrop. Oh, this backdrop is just amazing. And I just want to quickly say I manifested this. I took a little walk out of the village, laying on the rocks, thinking I want to interview Dan tonight, but I don't want to do it in the village. This would be perfect. I literally start hearing some people talking. I look up. It's the band. So if anyone out there doesn't believe in manifesting, it works. Believe me. Okay. So, and your first name again. Sorry.
Lotte.
Lotte from Belgium. Don't want to flip her bow there. And so Lotte from Belgium. How did you meet this crew?
Well, I was actually the first one to meet Dan over there in 2012 during that folk world music conference in Slovenia, and then we managed to jam a little bit, but yeah, we didn't really keep in touch afterwards. And then the year after that, Johannes, my partner, we were already together then, met Dan again, and then we started playing as more as a collective band. Dan Wall and the Waffles.
Stage show ever.
Oh yeah?
That was crazy. Yeah. Wow. My first time on an actual stage, like, and then
Sanya stage.
the Sanya stage in Slovenia.
So is that what everyone just came from? No.
Well, it's this. That was 2013. It was in the Slovenian conference, and I had I don't know. I signed up for my own show at the festival, and then over the course of the week, where you're together working on songs and jamming and hanging out and living together, then somehow we just had a little crew accumulate. I think there was 8 people on stage in the end. Yeah. That was a total riot. I was more nervous then than any time in my life, I think, for that show.
Young lad as well, yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I was a bit of a late bloomer with music in general. I started when I was 22.
A late boomer?
Late boomer. An aftershock of a boomer. A late bloomer to music. Yeah. I started only at 22, and then this was already pretty soon after that. I was pretty fresh then. Yeah.
So how long you been playing banjo?
Now 10, 12, 11 years now. 11 years. Yeah. Crazy. It's a long time now.
Yeah. Cool. Well, look, we got the whole. And are you all on the first CD?
The 3 of us.
3 of us, right? Because you said you joined.
I'm nowhere to be found on the audio recorded audio music.
On any of it?
No, they don't like me enough, I think.
But you're out there in the crowd. You got a great face, and your stage presence is that well with the bass, and you're just the whole thing works really well. So I'm gonna hand the mic to Dan, and I'm gonna pull back, and they have all their instruments enough to play a little, just like a snippet of what they do, just like, and I'll just pull back, and you just put the mic down.
Okay. Yeah.
Drop the mic.
So
Let's wrap them. Yeah. Yeah.
your banjo's right there. So everyone grab an instrument.
Yeah. Well, we got an order here that has to be grabbed anyway. So there you go. Oh well, then what should we play?
And so last night I heard them play, some of the classics. One was a song Dan wrote, some traditionals. That was really great. I'm going to lay the mic down. I'm going to move this into the middle. They're tuning up by the lake.
I can play anything. I think it's not F minor.
Can play anything.
You could do. You could do the medley.
That's too long.
It's too long. Yeah.
But I mean, it's just a snippet. We can
It's a
play
quick
just
snippet.
like,
Quick snippet. I'm going to pull back.
20
I'm laying the
seconds.
mic.
Or something.
Laying the mic down, and they're going to do a little snippet, and then, what a way to end this beautiful interview. Okay. Boll Weevils? On any of the CDs? Second CD, Commons. Tuning up. There they go. I'm going to pull back and get the view of all of them with that beautiful lake behind us, and we're going to hear Boll Weevils. Wait, they're still tuning. Are we ready? Okay. Old Salt on the lake shore of Neuchatel. Here we go.
One more time. Oh, we told the farmer, you better treat me right. Only the boy you got, sipping your quain barrels tonight when your quain barrels do. Oh, we told the farmer, you don't need no Ford machine. I'll eat a ball you cotton. You can't buy no gasoline, no, you can't buy no gasoline. Yonder. Yon comes the spider, run up down the wall. He must have been going to get his ashes on, get his ashes on. cut one off there. Okay, that's tricky. Yeah. All right.
Whoa! So what a way to end this lovely interview with this great band, Old Salt, been together 10 years, except for this guy here. He sneaks away from their CDs, and yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, I can't believe to manifest something like this, beautiful, right by this lake. And tonight I'll get to hear them again, play some more songs. Dan and crew, thank you very much. I wish you all the luck in this great festival, and just give me a quick feeling about what's going on here in Neuchatel, Dan. I'll pass the mic around. Take the mic each.
A feeling of the Neuchatel. Yeah, it's super cool, huh? It's a system similar to a festival we did last year. There are buddies who run this thing, and yeah.
Explain quick a busking festival.
Yeah, it's so everybody. There's like 22 bands, I think, and everybody has fixed locations where we play, and you take every band plays 2 sets in an evening, and then we pass the hat, and this is the basic concept of a busking festival. We all eat together, lunch, dinner, breakfast, and jam in the evenings, and they have like a showcase every evening of like the different bands, and we're on the street doing our thing.
And we swim in the
We
lake.
swim. That's a very important part of the experience.
Gigs, in between gigs.
Yes. Can't complain there. No. We expect this on our rider for every show. We have a certain temperature water, certain color.
Just like crates of beer, bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon, and a lake.
And a lake. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Kind of like the green M&Ms of the 80s. Definitely not. And how are you enjoying it?
Exactly as they told you. It's awesome. Yeah, I really like the interaction between all the musicians. We get to jam a lot, meet a lot of people from all over the world. It's really great, and it's one of the highlights of our year. Every time last year we played on the Lucerne Busker Festival, and it was really nice. We got to meet a lot of new people, awesome musicians, and yeah, looking forward to the rest of the week.
Cool, excellent. Well, I'm going to take a back shot of the band and thank them. While I get run over by a bike. There they are, by the lake. Wave goodbye, everybody. See you tonight. Joe Diomede, TTRP TV from the Buskers Festival in Neuchatel. And what a backdrop, and what a festival, and what a way for musicians to spread the love. Okay, see you again.